Hey, we got Drew's Views here, and I'm back with Ben 10, Season 3, Episode 8, on this edition of Car Tuesday, reacting to cartoons on Tuesday. Last time on old Ben 10, we had the super amazing Buddy Friends, something like that. It was a new cartoon that this guy had I guess, just stolen the idea from. We didn't quite exactly get where he got it from, like specifically. I mean, presumably like seeing them on the news or around or whatever. Because like I mentioned last time, Ben doesn't really keep his aliens a secret or anything like that. Ben was upset though, obviously, or he is into this other superhero show. This kangaroo guy. Turned out they were at the amusement park or the theme park Planetary Studios in Hollywood. It seemed to be it was like the mystery of who's causing these problems. Gwen thought it was the guy himself, causing the issues with his own rides and everything. Whereas Ben was a little prejudiced against the guy who was using his aliens and thinking he did it. They were fighting amongst themselves, the two guys, and they realized it was the one guy's twin brother, and like a twist, like a classic villain superhero show twist. So Wildvine and Gwen stopped that situation from happening. Another classic thing of superheroes, they're both getting hung over a bucket of some type of acid or something, which where did you get that in the theme park, by the way? But anyway, someone commented, I wanted to read, Exochronos commented here saying that he would probably go heat blast to the guy if he found out, or if he was Ben in that episode, because someone was using his image to gain money without permission or credit, which I agree. Like, if someone was doing that to me, I would be obviously very upset as well. My question is though, what does Ben actually own this? Is it like, does he have ownership of this in a certain sense? Because the cartoon, for one thing, it didn't have it wasn't like Ben 10 where it's showing a kid, at least from what we could see. It wasn't a kid turning into Heat Blast, turning into Accelerate, whatever, or Forearms, I guess. So if it is just those aliens, I guess you could say he's using just these aliens that he's seen or knows about, which are just like species of alien or races of aliens. So yeah, actually I don't know if just by finding the Omnitrix and using it, Ben can claim, based on what we saw from that cartoon, that doing something without his permission. At the same time, though, of course, if it's making you look bad, that makes sense to be angry. But anyway, that was all last episode. This time we've got Under Wraps, all one word. Usually that would be two words, so it leads me to think a character called Under Wraps, or I don't know what's going on here, but the only way to find out is to watch the damn episode. Let's do it. I mean, I don't think they've really learned their lesson there. They didn't even go to the thing where Grandpa finds out they're cheating on the chores, but I like it that he doesn't want to go back either. Yeah, I mean, the value of hard work is important, especially to get instilled in you as when you're a kid still, but working on a farm like that is pretty extreme. Obviously, people do it and kids do it, but yeah, would not be for me. But yeah, so they seem to be giving us some more expansion of the storyline here, which is something I have been wanting, like more connections between the episodes and things like that. So like this mummy and the douche, I think is what they're saying, were either after the same thing or they're being controlled by the same thing, like that purple glow, which is, I guess, the corrodium. I was like unobtainium from Avatar. It's not the most creative name, but so there seems to be like so they've got a werewolf. She's a werewolf essentially, a mummy, and that werewolf episode, it was kind of left on a bit of a cliffhanger. They didn't really figure out what they were up to. They didn't catch him. And he was stealing like technology and stuff, if I recall. So there's some larger thing going on here, larger plot with and like I said, yeah, with two like classic kind of monsters, a purple glowing vampire coming in now, or Frankenstein or something, or yeah, I don't know, but I like the design of the mummies. It was pretty cool. While shooting his wrap things around like Aizawa from My Hero, but the also some cool camera stuff this time. I pointed it out during the episode, but like I've seen this before, but it's usually pretty effective for me. I like it where the lights flashing, and then every time it flashes on again, the villain or whatever, the monster is closer, which is cool. And when the security guard was transforming, and you see like another thing I've seen before, but put to good use here, like you see his shadow on the wall transforming, and what he looked like was cool also. Yeah, his face turned into almost like looked almost like a drawing, like some ancient drawing type of thing. I don't exactly know how to describe what I'm trying to think of, but good design in this, some good animation, good camera stuff, and yeah, the music was good in this one too. I was kind of jamming to that little bluegrass montage, during the montage. Suits should come in handy too. The grandpa waited for a while to whip those out, but yeah, like that's a cool design too, where you just slap it on and it goes, covers them up with the suit. So yeah, it's definitely some cool ideas introduced this time. The farming plot was whatever in terms of like character building. Didn't seem to be too much, but like the storyline and the world building was good then, since yeah, it does seem like this is gonna come back in some way here. So yeah, the season's already, that was episode 8. I think it's 13 episodes again, season 3. So we got about 5 more to go, and we'll see if what this progresses toward, or what the big finale is gonna be this time. We're not quite there yet, of course, but yeah, that does make me more interested even to see what they're gonna come up with here on good old Ben 10. But that should do it for this time. Do keep leaving your comments. Love to see it. Like, subscribe, all that type of stuff. Don't tip cows now. Especially don't try to tip a bull. That's really stupid. And yeah, do your chores. And watch the next Car Tuesday episode next time. But until then, I'm up out of here. Peace.
I'm beat. I could sleep for a week.